Today's episode is on the faith pillar, and the title for today's podcast is Trusting God's Timing in Your Business Growth. Welcome back to the Coach by God, the podcast for Christian entrepreneurs who want to run a business that glorifies God and also sustains their dreams. As you know, I'm Denise, your certified professional coach, mentor, and business advisor with over 30 years of entrepreneurial wisdom and a healthy dose of sass to keep things interesting. Again, today we're diving into one of the most challenging aspects of faith and business, and that's trusting God's timing. If you have ever found yourself wondering why your prayers for growth seem to be on back order or why God hasn't opened the door you've been banging on, this episode is for you. So go ahead, grab your notebook or your favorite snack, and let's talk about why God's not yet doesn't mean no. Hey Coach, welcome back to the Coach by God Entrepreneur Show. I'm Denise Milianta, self-proclaimed mama bear of the coaching industry, certified professional coach, mentor, consultant, tech trainer, and a faith-fueled business maven with a knack for turning chaos into gold. If you are ready to leverage your hard-earned coaching certification, get clarity, create ripples in the marketplace, build a business that glorifies God, and make money, this podcast is for you. You can find out more and connect with me over at denisemilianta.coach. Ready to dig into today's show? Get ready for a dash of sass, a sprinkle of wit, a dose of wisdom, and a whole lot of no-nonsense strategies that will transform your life and your business. Let's go. Okay, welcome back. The first thing that we're going to talk about is faith is trusting God's timing. So let's set the stage with a simple truth. God operates on a different clock. Isaiah 55 verses 8 through 9 reminds us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways." Sometimes the delay we're experiencing isn't a denial. It's actually a divine setup for something better. Think about Joseph in the Bible. God gave him a dream of leadership, but Joseph spent years in slavery and prison before stepping into his calling. The key word there is before. From the outside, it looked like nothing was happening, but behind the scenes, God was aligning every piece of Joseph's story to fulfill his purpose at the right time. What does that mean for your business? Well, it means the season you're in might feel slow, but God is preparing you. Your current work, every client call, every late night, every prayer is planting seeds. Trust that that harvest will come in His time. Secondly, what waiting on God looks like in business. Let's bring this down to earth because trusting God's timing doesn't mean sitting around doing nothing. Waiting on God is active. It's continuing to show up, do the work, and make decisions that honor Him even when you don't see immediate results. Here are 3 ways that you can wait well. First, align your goals with God's will. Proverbs 16:9 says, "In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." Go ahead and make the plans, but hold them loosely. Pray for God to guide your vision and redirect you if needed. Secondly, celebrate the small wins. You might be praying for a 6-figure business, but are you thanking God for the client who just signed on that might only be paying you $3,000? Gratitude in the waiting keeps you focused on what God is doing, not just what He hasn't done yet. And number 3, you want to embrace the process because growth takes time. Don't despise the small beginnings. Every season, even the slow ones, are equipping you for the next step. And lastly, what to do when you're struggling to wait. Now, this is usually my area of struggling because let's be real. Trusting God's timing can feel hard. Maybe you're asking God, why isn't this happening faster? Did I miss your will? Did I not hear you correctly? And on we go. Here's the truth. You are not alone. Even giants of the faith struggled with waiting. Abraham waited 25 years for the promise of Isaac. David waited 15 years to become king. Waiting doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It means God is doing something right. So when you feel stuck, ask yourself these two things. What is God teaching me in this season? Because sometimes the delay is about preparation and not punishment. And second question is that you should ask yourself is, am I staying faithful with what I've been given? Because God honors stewardship. So keep working with excellence, even when the results seem small. And remember, God doesn't waste time. Even delays are part of his design. So let's just dream for a moment. Imagine how your business would change if you fully trusted God's timing. How would it feel to release the pressure of forcing growth and instead partner with the one who holds time in his hands? Faith doesn't mean you stop striving. It means you just strive with peace. It means taking bold steps, but letting God establish the results. It's a mindset shift from when will this happen to God, I trust your perfect plan. Okay, here's your one thing challenge for the week. I want you to take 10 minutes today or tomorrow or one day this week and pray over your business. Specifically, ask God to help you trust his timing. Then write down one area where you've been feeling impatient, whether it's client growth, revenue, launching a new offer, whatever it is. I want you to surrender it to him. Physically write in your journal, God, I trust you with this. Post it somewhere on a Post-it note and put it somewhere where you will see it daily. Let this be a tangible reminder to release control and trust his timing. So before we go, I want to give you a little teaser for next week's episode. We're going to be talking about scaling your coaching business or consulting business God's way. So if you've been wondering how to grow without burning out or compromising your values, you won't want to miss it. We're going to dive right into faith-based strategies for sustainable growth that honor both God and purpose. Thanks for joining me today on the Coach by God Entrepreneur Podcast. If this episode encouraged you, share it with somebody that you think needs to hear it. And if you're ready to take your business to the next level with biblical principles, reach out. I'd love to walk this journey with you. Until next time, stay faithful, stay focused, and remember, God's timing is always worth the wait. Take care and God bless. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Coach by God Entrepreneur. If this blessed you, please hit the subscribe button and leave me a review. I would be truly blessed if you shared this podcast with another coach. And remember, success in coaching is not just about what you achieve, but who you become in the process. Tune in for more insights and actionable strategies in my upcoming episodes. Stay connected, stay inspired, and let God lead the way to your coaching greatness.